is Adron and this is Southern Cooks. Today I'm going to be cooking pork fingers. All it is boneless pork chops. They're cut in half, kind of small, 1/4 inch thick, and I deep fry them kind of like you do chicken tenders. So let's get to it. My ingredients are really simple. All you need is water. I use garlic salt, Tony Chachere's, pork chops that are already cut, and then we're going to have flour. Okay, to make my seasoning flour, I really never measured it, but we're going to give this a shot. All you need is self-rising flour, and you need your Tony seasoning and garlic salt. I'm going to add to it and kind of get an idea of about how much I need. Tablespoon, we're going to figure that out. That's a tablespoon there. All right. That's it. Okay, now that I've mixed my flour up, what I'm going to do, I'm going to make my wet. And all I do, I take water and then I take just regular flour. Now if you want, some people like using buttermilk, but I don't use buttermilk because I have to keep it in the house all the time. So it's easier just to use the flour. And you're not trying to get it thick, you're just trying to make it sticky. All right, and I'm gonna add a little bit of my Tony seasoning, just a tad bit. Okay, and that's just enough to make it sticky. All right, now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna set this aside. And I like a little extra seasoning on my pork chops, so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna sprinkle some Tonys and just kind of work it in. Not a lot, because you don't want it too salty. You just want to get the seasoning on the meat. Okay, and that's it. I have my grease set at 350 degrees, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to take and I'm going to dip my pork chops in the dry. Probably fry them two different fryings. All right, put them in the dry, and then I'm going to drop them in the wet. And that also helps it to create that sticky, so that your batter will stick really good. All right, now we're going to throw it back in the one at a time. All right, that's been right at 5 minutes. Depending on how done you want them, you can leave them a little bit longer or take them up a little bit quicker. But that's what they look like. Okay, now I'm going to show you how to make my oat sauce. The reason I call it oat sauce, I've actually been making it a long time, because when I worked at a seafood restaurant, they made it and they called it remoulade. But there's different variations of it, and it's really, really, really easy to make. And this is my version. Okay, the ingredients are really simple. All you need is seasoning, whatever flavor you like. This is Tony's. You can use cayenne pepper, you can use Cajun seasoning, you can use whatever seasoning you like, mayonnaise and ketchup. That's all it is to it. All right, the first thing I'm gonna do, I got my mayonnaise, I'm gonna put it in here. And I've never, ever measured. So we're gonna play this by ear and see how it comes out. All right, you get your mayonnaise in, and then you pour your ketchup, and you start mixing. But you're trying to get it to a pink color. All right, a little bit more ketchup. Okay, now I'm going to add a little bit of Tony's. Probably a teaspoon to start off with, just to see how it comes out. And you can add the seasoning to your taste. I mean, that's totally left up to you how you want to season it. The spicier, the less spicy, however you want it. But that's pretty much it right there. All right, that's it. Easy as pie. Well, not quite as easy as pie, probably easier than pie. But anyway, that's my pork fingers, and this is what they look like right here. I mean, that right there is, that's what I'm talking about right there. In fact, I tell you what, I'm fixing to go in for a bite. I just can't resist. My daughter was in here a while ago, and she was begging me to let her have one, and I wouldn't let her. Well, anyway, it looks really, really good, and I'm going to get my wife to come test it. She's usually behind the camera, but come on, come on. All right, this is my wife, Pam.
Hello.
And she's going to taste it. I want you to do the honors.
Okay. Of course, you got to dip it in the sauce.
Yeah. And what do you think?
Mm.
Is it
It's
good?
amazing.
Amazing?
Amazing.
Amazing.
Yeah, that's all.
You heard it from her. That's always the best. Thank y'all for stopping by today, and make sure you check back next Friday, and I will have another video posted. And this is Southern Cooks out. Thank you.
Bye.